Hello and welcome to another custom figure review. It has just dawned on me 4 years since this series started. I don't really review them properly, it's just more of a showcase, but we're still going to keep with the name, so welcome to another custom figure review. Today we're going to be looking at my first Jodie era custom, and that is of the 13th Doctor Regenerated, from The Woman Who Fell to Earth, based on, well, the Regeneration figure, a Regeneration outfit from Peter Capaldi, who is slightly too big for the camera. So I'm just gonna... There we go. So this is the outfit that it's based on. It's obviously completely the wrong height, because obviously when they made the 12th Doctor figure, they made it humongously tall compared to everyone else, which was a bit ridiculous of them. So obviously scale-wise, it's a bit off, but to be fair, I have no idea how tall either of them are, so this could possibly be accurate. We haven't really had a picture of them next to each other to compare. So let's take Peter out of frame for a minute and discuss this custom here. This figure is based on the first original wave 13th Doctor, this one here. As you can see, they are of similar height. It would help if I put them in the middle of the screen, wouldn't it? There we go. So this is the original, this is the custom. There is a slight, she is slightly shorter. You will have guessed that I couldn't actually use Jodie's original legs because they were just wrong and I needed different shoes. So they're actually Peter Davison's legs. And these are basically the only spare legs that I had. I probably should have gone with the Master's legs from the End of Time, but I actually used those in another custom, so I didn't really want to pay out for and basically just the legs, so just used Davison's legs. What I had to do was, because I was impatient, instead of basically taking the Jodie figure apart, I literally soldered her legs off and then soldered they are melted on. Peter Davison's legs are melted onto Jodie's top half. All I did to the legs was just paint them. I don't think there's any wear and tear to them. It's purely just... Please focus for me. Gonna swap hands. They are just... oh no, I have actually done some damage to them. Thankfully this one I used a soldering iron to make some of the wear and tear to the damage, whereas on Peter Capaldi's one I had just a knife to make the damage. So the arms and the torso and head are the original 13th Doctors, along with the hands obviously, but the legs are of Davison. Those were soldered on. Then all I've done is added the 12th Doctor's coat from the Series 9 variant, sculpted on the part of the lapels, like I did with the with this Capaldi. This is using the later outfit, and then I'd sculpted on the waistcoat. With this one, I have, I think, used a Time of the Doctor set waistcoat. I'm not actually 100% sure. I'm going to say yes, that's what I used. And then a Claudia Brown Primeval figure shirt piece, which is just the bit that you see. It sort of stops from there. And that's to represent the open shirt as she wore in this outfit. Now what I've tried to do is keep the damage quite similar on both the figures. I think I think I made hers a slightly bit more damaged to accommodate her fall, but a similar technique. They both got a bit of loo roll around the hands for cuffs to make the shirt look ripped, and around the bottom as well. But yes, that is that. I also decided to repaint her hair because I wasn't a fan of the original figures one, so I've done this custom paint job. It's not too good. I might replace it with purchase a spare later variant, the new one that's just come out, which is a lot stronger in colour than mine, but not as pale as the original. So you can see I sort of accidentally got halfway through it, halfway between the two, but that's preferable to the original. But yes, in terms of articulation, it does contain majority of the original articulation. That includes the head is on a ball joint, as with the Jodie figure. The arms can move backwards and forwards. Also bicep there, and also the hand can also twist. The legs do have a ball joint, but they are a bit stiff. The legs do have the ability to thing, but because of the paint, they're quite stiff, and they also move forwards and backwards. There is no waist articulation because of the way that I had to solder her body together with Peter Davison's legs. Apart from that, it contains most of the original articulation. A bit stiff because of the paintwork, but I'm pretty happy with it. So yes, that is my Regeneration 13th figure. Wildly smaller than the Regeneration Capaldi, but I think it looks good. Also, my Capaldi doesn't want to stand up. There we go. So yeah, that is my Regeneration 13th Doctor. Any questions in the comments below, and I will answer them. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.